Can I sit here? Go ahead. Why do you do that? What? Draw on yourself? It's cool. I'm going to have a lot of tattoos when I grow up. I'm gonna get a black rose tattooed on my neck. Really? I could never do that. You have to live with it for your whole life. So, that just means I'll look awesome my whole life. I'm gonna die when I'm 30 anyway. 30? That means you're gonna miss the space colony. What? The space colony they're going to build on the moon in the year 2050. You'll miss it. Too bad. I'm here at the library again, and I was just wondering if you guys have gotten the chance to read this graphic novel called The Breakaways. It's about this 5th grader named Faith who is just starting middle school, and she's trying to find her own friend group, and she decides to join the soccer team, hoping to become friends with the popular girls who play. But instead of doing that, she's placed on the beginners team, and it's filled with girls who rather be playing rock music, rather be drawing tattoos on their arm, that kind of stuff. At first, Faith is a little bit afraid of her teammates, but once they play more soccer together, they get to know each other better during class and during practice. She discovers that they have a lot more in common than she thought. The artwork in the book is very sketchy, it's very simple, and very cartoony. The characters are very expressive and have bursts of emotion. But where the art really shines through are in these dream sequences with Faith, where she has these fantastical dreams about the characters she makes up and the characters that she draws. And also during the emotional scenes, you know, this book is filled with middle school drama, and it's very beautiful because the colors change to reflect the sad mood or the romantic mood. This is a book I would recommend to older kids who liked other books like Drama, New Kid, and Roller Girl, books that do talk about growing up, school life, dealing with friends, dealing with teachers and parents, but are a little more raw and have a bit of an edge to them. And the narrative can be challenging to people who are just starting to read graphic novels, or are a little younger, mostly because there are scenes that take place in the real world, and then it just sort of hard cuts to a fantasy scene or a dream sequence or a totally different day. So in that way, it can be a little confusing. And it does deal with tough topics like anger, dealing with psychological parts of yourself, LGBT issues, just basically growing up. But if all this sounds pretty good and pretty interesting to you, I would definitely recommend you pick up this book. It's really cool, but those are just my thoughts.